folks, welcome back to diynat. I just wanted to show you something quick here. I rigged up this little setup. This is a magnetic switch, and what it does is if the power goes out, it will shut off and you have to reset it in order to get the power to come back on. So I've been using this on my router table. As you know, on a router, the switch is on or off. It's not a trigger where you let go of it and it stops. If the power had gone out while I was using it, it would, when the power came back, it would come back on. You'd have a router running. You might have left the room. You might have accidentally touched the blade or whatever, the bit. So as a safety measure, any machine that has a on-off switch rather than a trigger should have a magnetic shut-off on it. A lot of stationary power tools like table saws come with a magnetic shutoff built into them. So I rigged one up here. I just took a piece of plywood and I put an outlet on it, and here's the back of the switch. There's nothing to it. There's just there's an input. It usually says line and load, so there's an input, and this goes, the other side goes to the outlet. And I just took a couple boxes and put this together. Very simple wiring job. And what happens is, let me just put the screws back in here. I have an electrical tester I plugged into the outlet here. You can see that's on, and if the power is interrupted, obviously it will go off. You might have heard that click, the magnetic relay in there, and you can see when you come back on, the power is off. So if this had been a machine, it would not restart by itself. I would have to intervene, and what you have to do is reset the on switch on it. So that is a good safety feature, and it's good to make one of these up if you're using like a router table or any kind of stationary machine, even drill press or what have you. And this also provides you with an emergency off. You don't have to fumble with switches. If something goes wrong, you can just tap it with your hand or your knee or whatever, and it'll shut that off right away. You don't have to reset it in order to power it back up. And I just used some, if you're going to make one of these, use some good heavy power cord. This is water and oil resistant, and so if you are working in a damp environment, you don't have to worry about it getting damaged, and it's got a good heavy insulation on it, so it's a lot tougher than just regular extension cords are. So go ahead and do that. So that's all there is to it. Not much there, but I just wanted to show it to you. It's a good idea to make one of these up, and I think the switch was about 15 bucks on Amazon, and the rest of the wire was the most expensive thing. I think it's kind of gotten pricey, but I guess I spent maybe $10-12 on the wire, a couple bucks on the boxes. So for less than 30 bucks, you've got a very safe setup here. And if the power does go out, you are not you don't have to worry about your machines coming back on if you forget to turn the switch off. So thank you for watching as always, and thanks for subscribing, and you take care of yourselves. Bye bye.